You all see that one right there? Man. This morning we came out here just to have fun, targeting some small fish and some good eaters so we can stock up the freezer, and that's exactly what we did. We came out here and we put the hammer on them. These slime cap rods, awesome action, and that lime green, you can't miss a bite. Run Nocturnal Nation hooks. We use some of their new hooks, the Eclipse 5/0 and the new Aurora 9/0. Both of those had excellent hookup ratings. I only lost one fish off the 5/0, and that's because he was hooked up in the whisker. Those little those hooks they're pretty nasty. So check them out. But anyway, here's the footage, and man, when those fish hit, they drilled it. Just bam, you didn't know what you had. All right guys, we'll see you guys at the end. GoPro, stop recording. Good morning. So we decided to come out here. We actually had a cancellation on a guide trip, and so we're coming out here solo with the pups, and we already got us bait, so we're going to do some shallow water drifting this morning, and hopefully we can pull out a few fish. Let's get to it. We're running some small chunks. Alright guys, we're just getting all the rods out. So now we can focus on getting on our track this morning. We're running 2 free lines and outside planer boards. Actually, this side of the boat, I'm running 2 free lines on this side. This side is a free line, and this side is a bottom bouncer. I'm going to float a cork on this one once I get everything straight, and then the rest of these are going to be bottom bouncers. Amazing how these small fish can just nail it like that. I knew that rig right there was going to get hit. It's a 3-way rig, Demon Dragon. Well, you don't see it, but good hook set right there. That rod did like it's supposed to. That's an 8/0 Eclipse. And if you look at this fish on this side, you can see that he's got mud on his back. So he's been buried down in the mud. We're actually going to put him in a live well. I might actually keep a couple of these fish today. If not, I'll throw them back. That's the whole point of a live well. Thank you, sir. Ain't nothing like an old catfish. I love it. I love it. I love it. There we go. Got him on the new Aurora hook. There we go. That is the new Aurora hook. First fish on it, second bite. So, man. There's that hook right there. Got him on the free line. He nailed that thing. He done brought all the way back to the boat. The old Eclipse hook. 8-aught, baby. 8-aught. We're getting on them now. Alright, so what we're doing today is we're actually targeting these smaller fish. I'm back here in some real shallow water. I'm letting that one out a country mile. But we're using small baits. I'm running a dragon weight with a rattle up above the swivel, and then a cork, and then just a small chunk right behind it. We're running the Nocturnal Nation hooks and the slime cat rods, as you already know, planer boards and corks. That's all it is to it. And I'm using my unit, my side scan. I see a fish right now on 25 feet on that side of the boat, so one of those free lines might get them. And I'm just working this flat out here. Like I said, I'm marking a whole bunch of fish, and I'm just working them. And I'm just gonna run back and forth as long as the wind will allow me to. And I'm just gonna go up and down just like you're cutting the lawn. And because I know they're here, so I'm just gonna keep on working on them until I can figure out what's gonna make them bite. There he is. There we go. There he is. 1, 2, 3. Whee! That jugger right there, he got hooked on the top of the mouth. Look at that thing. Bam! Alright, we're getting on some fish. Once again, they're still in the mud. Wow, 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 wow. I just want to talk about planer boards and kind of what they do. A planer board is a tool. For me, it's a tool. And what it does is it allows you to pull your baits to the sides of the boat. You can run free lines, you can run weighted lines, suspended lines. You can put any kind of bait you want to on there. You can put big chunks of bait on there. You can put small pieces of bait on there. But it's about getting the right board for your application. What we did right here is we had a piece of metal. We have some homemade planer boards, and as you can see, they work. Number 2 on the Aurora. Bam! Look at that thing. He got stuck once again in the mud. Alright, now back to what I was saying. You can DIY planer boards, you can buy a planer board, you can do whatever you want to do. They're pretty simple to make, but a lot of these people who make them, that you can buy them, they've already done the research. They know how they pull. They can tell you how much weight they can handle. If you're striper fishing guys and you want to go, you know, a mile, 2 mile an hour, 3 mile an hour, they make planer boards for going that fast. I'm typically pulling 0.5 to 0.7 mile an hour, so I want a board that I can get the farthest out there as I possibly can. And this right here is what I come up with. It's just a piece of threaded rod, drill a hole in it, put a ring on it, put you a snap on there, and there's your back piece, and you're ready to roll. So what you do is you can cast your bait out there, or you can drop it out there, whatever you want to do, because we're in shallow water today. These fish want it off the bottom. We're running this free line right here. So what you do is you loop your line after you get it out there where you want it. You spin it up the swivel. So there you go. Now your clip goes towards your rod, because if you clip it backwards, then it's not going to pull right. Alright, now when you set this out there, drop in the water, your float on the top will make it float, and then it will slowly start to go out there. Now once it gets on back a little way and you tighten it down, what it does is it pulls out to the side of the boat. And like that rod in the back there, you can see, you know, I'm covering a wide area with running the planer board. So usually you can only, you know, just go with what you have in the back. Now you can cover a 20, you can cover a 60-foot span. So I mean, the planer boards, they really just, they changed the game. Oh yeah, yeah. You all see that one right there? Man, he nailed that. I mean, bam! That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about right there. Yes, sir. There we go again. There you go, right there. Bam! I'm telling you what, that fish, he laid that rod over. Man, that thing ain't coming out. All right, that's 3 fish off the same rig. So what that tells me is I know what to tie on. Now, am I going to be lazy and not tie them, or am I going to retie some rigs? I'm going to retie some rigs. Anyway, that fish, man, he slammed it. But you see how all those rods get to bounce around real hard? That's why I'm about to get a new rod rack built. It's going to have little covey holes to hold my weights and all kinds of stuff. Y'all wait till you see that thing. What a pretty fish though. What a pretty fish. Man, you're gonna taste good tonight. Alright, so based off of what these fish are hitting, this is what we're gonna run right here. Because we're looking for the babies, and the babies want the rattles. Get them, get them, get them. I got one now. Alright, later. Bye. I was on the phone with a buddy and he got slammed, and I got bit too. Woo! Look at there, look at there. Got him in the skin. The old channel cat. That good eating right there. Alright, we're just running over a really rough bottom. Our bottom bouncers, they're doing their jobs. They're coming up over top of the structure for the most part. Probably get hung up now that I mentioned something, but we've been dragging over this stuff for the last probably 200 yards. and hopefully there'll be a fish sitting beside, on the back side of one of these logs or rocks, and hopefully he'll hit one of these baits. There we go. We got one. Oh, hook popped out. He was hooked right there in the skin. I seen it, but I tried it anyway. This one right here. This one right here. Do I got him? I don't know if I got him or not. I don't think I got him. No, I don't think I got him. I don't know. Yeah, dude. He's coming to the boat. Coming to the boat. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. What we got? All right. He's not hooked good. We might lose him when we go to pick him up in here, but we're gonna do it anyway. 1, 2, 3. Woo! That's why you got to be careful doing that. Oh, I lifted up, my rod hit the top. Fish laying inside the boat. Yeah, if you deadlifting fish in the boat, you got to be careful. Man. There he is. Hold up, hold up. We got him, we got him. It took long enough, but there's 2 channel cats for today. Away from that thing right there. No sir. You, my friend, got hooked. Alright guys, just thought I'd take a minute and just kind of tell you about the tackle we're using today. We're using 80-pound braid, Power Pro, Cast King, a little bit of a couple different kinds of braid, and we're running to a 280-pound barrel swivel from Nocturnal Nation. These are sealed, all welded swivels, I believe. They're pretty slick. They're very, very, very smooth. Sorry, I dropped them everywhere, but they are right there. Very smooth. They're pretty slick. And then we are running the new Aurora circle hooks, 9/0, the Eclipse 5/0. We're running some inline rattles, Raptors. Pretty neat design right there. And of course, you know, the 8/0 Eclipse circle hooks. Those are one of my go-tos. And that's it. So, whoop. All right, this right here is the Eclipse 5/0. Dang, I think my bait's bigger than the fish is. Oh. Oh. go. Yeah, we got a double on. That's what I'm talking about. There's another 5/0 Eclipse. Smooth move. All right, let's get this other one in. That fish I just put in the boat, I just marked him on the sonar. I went right over top of him. Dang! Dang, look at that, look at that. What in the world? There we go. Oh, it pulled out. Alright, here's the other 5/0 Eclipse Circle. These things are doing work today, I'm telling you what. I've only lost one fish off of them. And that's because he was hooked in the whisker and I tried to pick him up. This guy, he looks like Quasimodo from Hunchback of Notre Dame. Man, I don't know what happened to him, but I'm pretty sure it didn't feel good when it happened. Look at his tail right there. Something done nipped him or something. This dude's had a hard life, man. Yeah. Are we recording still? Oh yeah. Yeah, he ain't going nowhere. I saw he was hooked in the tongue. But open sesame. There you go right there. Bam. Telling you what, man, these jokers today are feisty. Another old little blue cat going in the live well. I haven't decided if I want to clean these fish or if I want to let them all go. We'll find out shortly. Let's see what we got in here. Man, it's packed. It's packed in there. Ouch. We got the dogs over here. Y'all ready to go home, huh? Let's roll. Well, this is gonna end us up for the day. Appreciate y'all watching to the end. The bite was slow, but when it was happening, it was happening. All the hits were really hard. I mean, when those little fish hit it that hard, you don't know what you have unless it's bouncing already. But sometimes they hit it and slam it down, and heck, you think it's a big one, but they fool me all the time up here in the shallow water. So But anyway, like I said, appreciate you watching. Drop a comment, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please do. I'm trying to stay on top of my content, doing the best I can. Just trying to juggle 100 things, but we will see you guys later. Let him go if he wants to leave you. We're gonna let this big one go. 73 pounds. Yeah, my man.
Visit King's Catfishing on Facebook to book your next catfishing trip.